Siblings of psychopaths. What made you realize that your sibling wasn't normal? When my little sister was 8, she asked why saying sorry made people forgive you, even if you didn't mean it. From there, 13-year-old me had a gut feeling that something was off, and I was right. Because a few years later, we were in the park together when she accidentally pushed a kid off a swing. He broke his arm, and I had to give his mom $300 to pay for medical bills. I was fully planning on telling our mom the full truth, but as soon as she was back from work, she crashed on the kitchen floor and burst into tears because of how stressful work was. Our mom was working 60-hour work weeks, and the last thing I wanted was for her to worry about something that I could fix. So keeping it to myself seemed like the right thing to do. But before I knew it, protecting my mom from my sister became a full-time job. I turned down 2 scholarships, ended multiple relationships, and basically became a third parent, all to control my untamable sister. And the worst part? I had no relationship with my mom anymore, because whenever my sister would do anything, I took the blame. At 14, she took my mom's car for a joyride and drove back with the car barely intact, and I told my mom I accidentally crashed and paid almost $10,000 in repairs. When she was 16, she set a fire in the garage. By the time I put it out, it had already racked up a $12,000 repairs bill, and I told my mom I fell asleep with a space heater on. But when she was 18, she did something that even I couldn't cover up. I don't know if it was boredom, or if she just wanted to see how far she could go, but one day she completely drained our mom's savings on an online gambling app. She put all of it on red and lost. Well, that time I told her I was telling mom the truth, but she beat me to it, because by the time I got home, she was already sitting at the kitchen table, crying her eyes out while telling some insane story about how she's been scared of me for years, that I forced her to keep quiet about all the awful things I'd done, and my mom believed her. She looked at me like she didn't even know who I was, like I hadn't just been parenting her daughter for 23 years. Well, that was my breaking point. I simply walked into my room and started packing my stuff. When my mom wasn't listening, my sister came in and tried to apologize. Well, kinda. She just told me it wasn't personal, before asking to borrow $10. And as I got ready to leave my childhood home forever, I figured I'd give my mom one last chance to hear me out. But before I could say anything, she told me I was disgusting and to get the F out of her face. It's been a month since then, and for the first time, I have my own life in my own apartment. I still worry about my mom, but I know she'll call if she ever needs me, and I'll always be there.